In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create your own custom luxury packaging using a Cricut Explorer Air 2, 3, and 4, plus your heat press. By making your own custom packaging, you're going to be able to elevate and increase the price of all of the garments that you make with your vinyl cutter and your heat press at home. Everything in this video will be down below in the description, so tap in if you need any of the stuff. Let's get right into the video. Alright, first, let's go into detail everything that our luxury packaging is going to have, and then I'll also show you what I bought to actually make it. So for starters, we have our custom box. This is what it originally came from, and I'll link you the exact ones. They have multiple sizes. These ones are going to be 6x6, I believe, because these are going to be for bandanas. And then the white on here is heat transfer vinyl. And if you're wondering why I did heat transfer vinyl and not just regular vinyl, it's mainly because when you apply the heat and the vinyl adheres, it's not gonna fall off. Like, there's nothing that's gonna be able to make it fall off, versus vinyl, I feel like you just have a little bit more of a risk, you know, like if you're shipping these or, you know, tossing them in a bag or whatever the case, you don't want any of the stuff to fall off. So that's why I did do heat transfer vinyl, and it was able to withstand, like, you know, the 330 degrees or whatever I used for this. So keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and open this. So the first thing you'll notice is we have our thank you card. This was created using heavy cardstock, and I'll link the exact one that I use, so that way you can make sure you're grabbing like the really thick one, because the thicker it is, the more professional it's going to be. We did use the pen feature on the Cricut, so we used metallic Cricut pens. The reason why I used metallic was because I wanted to do it on the black, and I just feel like the whole aesthetic would look better with metallic on the black. Right here we have our custom tissue paper. This is going to be black craft paper. Like I said, all this will be down below, so you're able to do this yourself. But this was the metallic pen with the craft paper. And then right here, I just went ahead and I added 2 extra heat transfer vinyl transfers to them, so they can press it on whatever they want with the iron. This was just to add to the whole aesthetic of the unboxing. That's really why I added it in there. And then we have extra rhinestones, because like I said, these are going to be for my rhinestone bandanas that I just dropped. So I always include extra. They come in a box like this, as far as the bags, and then the stones you can obviously get from me. To package the bandana, I went ahead and I got these 6x6 pulley bags, and I'll quickly show you how it looks. But if you have any questions so far, let me know. We are gonna go into detail as far as making all of these, and if you want to do rhinestone transfers, I went ahead and you know, uploaded a ton of videos for you guys. This is what the transfer looks like, and I do make it with my Cricut, so tap in. I have everything you need as far as the rhinestone transfers, you know. So you know, this is really dope. We're able to do all this with our Cricut. So let's go into Cricut Design Space, so I can actually show you how to do the pen feature and all that good stuff. All right, so we have Cricut Design Space open. This right here is going to be what we cut for heat transfer vinyl. Now let's go over how to get the pen feature. So we're going to go over to text, and this is going to work for basically any text that you choose. So we're going to go over here. You have your Cricut tab, systems tab, your recent. System is where you download your fonts. Cricut is what, you know, what Cricut Design Space is going to provide to you. So you can literally choose whatever you want. Any of these fonts are going to be good to go, you know. So we have the Aku and Kamu. All we're going to go ahead and do is go right here where it says basic cut, and then just hit pen. Now you can see it's going to actually draw out any of the fonts that you end up choosing, which is pretty cool. So this is where you want to just go ahead and customize whatever heat transfer vinyl layer you're going to use, or any, you know, pen fonts you're going to use. So we're going to go ahead and hit make, and then send this to our vinyl cutter. Let me know if you have any questions. This does need to be mirrored. This does not. So keep that in mind. Let's head over to the vinyl cutter. All right, so we have our Cricut Explorer 2. We have it via Bluetooth. We're going to just go ahead and load our heat transfer vinyl. The needle pressure I used was iron on, but you know, if you have a dull needle, go up to about maybe iron on plus or something. We're gonna go ahead and do the fast mode, and then boom. Just a reminder, you know, I did mirror this, and if you need high quality heat transfer vinyl, just check down below. I got you. If you have any questions up to this point, let me know. We're gonna go ahead and cut this, then we'll go ahead and peel it, and then we'll go there, you know, and make the box and customize the rest of the stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got you. Whatever you need, just let me know. Don't be afraid to reach out to my other social media networks, you know what I mean? And just support the rest of my links too, you know, if you want to grab a rhinestone bandana. You know, it really, really helps out the channel. I have other stuff on there as far as my clothing brand, you know, but tap in, I got you, and I'll see you at the next step. All right, so the vinyl cutter's done. Now we can go ahead and peel our heat transfer vinyl. One thing I can't stress enough when you're working with heat transfer vinyl is just making sure you're using high quality at all times, because there is such thing as bad heat transfer vinyl, especially if you're just buying like random vinyl from Amazon, you know. So just make sure you're grabbing vinyl that's going to make your customers keep returning, because you know, I've had some really bad experiences with certain vinyl. And I just want to make sure that you avoid those, because you know, that's why I made my channel, was to pretty much be able to give you as much sauce as possible. And the vinyl game is rough, you know, like I've had some crazy stuff happen, you know, having it fall off on customers and blah blah blah, and simply because I just wasn't doing research and grabbing vinyl, you know, that was of quality, you know. So if you need quality heat transfer vinyl, make sure you're checking down in the links. But there we go. We have our heat transfer vinyl layer complete. So we're gonna save this. We're gonna go ahead and now do the pen feature, so we can get our craft paper and our cardstock going and all that good stuff. And then we will go ahead and press this on our box and add all of the contents into our luxury packaging. Let's get it. In order to use the pen feature, we're going to open up the A slot, and we do have a Cricut branded pen that is fit exactly for this. There are attachments you can buy on Amazon, which I'll link, that allow you to pretty much add almost any pen you want. But I was just trying to save myself a headache, and I just went and got the Cricut one just to be able to put it in there without any issues, you know what I mean? So we went ahead and loaded that in there. We have our black cardstock. So now that the arrow is blinking, let's go ahead and feed it in. And this shouldn't take too long. I'm pretty happy with the amount of speed that it takes. Let's just go ahead and hit the flashing C. We're going to go ahead and let this go. After the cardstock, I'm going to go ahead and load the craft paper. Same steps as the cardstock for the craft paper. They're both going to be exactly the same. So I'm going to go ahead and do both of those. And then I'll show you what it looks like when we are done. And then we will move over to the heat press. If you have any questions so far, go ahead and leave it in the comment section, and I got you. All right, so the vinyl cutter is done. This is what we ended up with. So I am typically going to make this bigger. I just made it this size for the sake of this video, but I think I'm going to make it probably 6 inches longer so it can wrap inside the box. But I am happy with how it came out. You can't even tell that it's like a pen when it's all, you know, wrapped up together. So I'm really excited with how this came out. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, let's go over to the heat press. All right, so I set the heat press to 320 degrees. We have our box right here. We're just gonna go ahead and lay the heat transfer vinyl down. Like I said, make sure you're using high quality heat transfer vinyl for these types of projects, just to make sure you're always getting the best results. You know what I mean? There we go. And we're going to do this for about 15 to 20 seconds. And I noticed I don't recommend cold peel vinyl for these types of projects, because when you let it get cold and then you peel, what ends up happening is you kind of take off some of the black paint, gloss, whatever this is, from the box, and it just looks cheaper. Make sure you have like hot warm peel. That way you're able to take it off right away and it doesn't take any of the box with it. So there we go. This is what we're left with. Let's go ahead and take this, set it up, and add everything into the box. Boom. So setting up these boxes is super easy. I mean, if you need to follow along, you can, but you know, once you get them, they're pretty self-explanatory. Like I said, these are the 6x6 ones. I do have a bunch of other sizes, but this is the box. We're gonna go ahead and fold up our bandana and then go ahead and add it into our 6x6 poly bag. All of this effort is going to allow you to price your stuff that you made with your Cricut a lot more, in my opinion. It just elevates the experience of unboxing your stuff, and the fact that we did it all with our Cricut, I think, is super, super cool, you know. So there's our bandana. We got our extra rhinestones. We went ahead and added the heat transfer vinyl for them so they can add it to whatever they want. Boom. And you know, you can get more creative than this and add as much as you want to the box. You know, you can even add stuff on the inside. You know, this is just for you to get inspired off of what I showed you, so you can go ahead and create your own, you know what I mean? So there we go. That is everything that you need to know to create your own custom packaging using your Cricut vinyl cutter and doing it all DIY, you know what I'm saying? So if you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate it. I hope you found value in it. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section. If you have any suggestions on what videos I should make next for you, let me know. You know, I'm grinding hard to get this 100K subscribers. We're almost at 80, you know what I'm saying? I'm really excited to get there with you guys. So, you know, keep on supporting, and, you know, I will see you next video.